What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Tyler Egan. I'm a certified personal trainer, a fitness nutrition specialist, and a weight loss specialist. And all that really means I can help you burn fat and build muscle. Essentially, I can help you sculpt the body you desire. Today's video, I'm going to be going over a staple in my diet, and that is tofu scramble. Tofu in and of itself is extremely versatile. You can use it in an assortment of ways. You can season it the way you like, for the taste you like, with the texture you desire. It's high in protein. It's fantastic to build muscle on a plant-based diet. And tofu scramble, the recipe we're gonna be going over, is diverse in its own right. You can eat it at any meal, eat it in so many different ways. It's a great transitional dish for anybody who's looking to switch to a plant-based diet. And I'm gonna let you in on a secret. It's simple, it doesn't take long to cook, and it's delicious. But before we get started, what is one of your go-to recipes on a plant-based diet? What's something that you like to cook week in and week out because it makes it easier for you, because it's delicious, because you enjoy it, because it fits your goals? Drop a comment down below. Let me know what one of your favorite dishes is. And now let's get started. Okay, so here are all the ingredients we're gonna be working with. I got black pepper, paprika, pink Himalayan salt, onion powder, garlic powder, turmeric, nooch. If you know, you know. I put everything in this dish already. Can't really tell because the nooch is crowding it. Quick sidebar, the recipe is available on my blog, on my website. The link will be down below, so go check that out. Because when I cook it, I usually just kind of eyeball it. I don't usually do measurements, but I actually put all the measurements in the recipe that will be linked down below. Then we got 2 blocks of extra firm tofu. You can get super firm tofu, which is usually a bit more firm, but it's also higher in protein content. So if your goals are more fat loss oriented, but you want to keep your protein level up, I highly suggest you getting super firm tofu because it's higher in protein, may keep you satiated longer. But with that, it's also a little bit higher in calories, so just keep that in mind. Another quick little sidebar, if you want to increase the protein intake without buying super firm tofu, then just add more nutritional yeast. My original recipe started with like 1 tablespoon, now I'm up to 3 because it's so good. So I'm gonna start by cutting these bitches open. We're gonna drain them. I got my tofu presser here. Unfortunately, only presses 1 at a time. Highly recommend you invest in one of these puppies. If you cook a lot of tofu, it's a lifesaver. So I'm gonna drain one, drain the other. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna throw it in the pan before we heat it, mix all the dry ingredients in it. I never used to do this, but I've noticed that it absorbs the flavor of all the ingredients better. Maybe it's just me, I don't know. Give it a shot, and if it works for you, let me know down below. If it doesn't, also let me know down below. Okay, so while that's draining, I figured I'll go over a few things with you guys. So put this down. So the way I usually meal prep tofu scramble, and I've legitimately done the same meal prep for the last like 2 years now. I cook up like a cup of brown rice, 2 packs of this tofu, mix it all up, divide that up to 5 meals, some dark leafy greens, some hemp seeds, and then usually like hot sauce or some spicy brown mustard. And that's one of my go-to meals. It's been a fucking staple for me, and it has everything you need. Your healthy fats from hemp seed and the tofu, good quality carbohydrates from the brown rice, and then of course your vegetables, the dark leafy greens that just contain a shitload of nutrients. Here are a couple other good ways you can do it. You can have tofu scramble with toast, delicious. You could cook it up with some sweet potatoes, whether it be mashed, baked, whatever. Or a really solid one if you're trying to cut carbs, and I'm not saying carbs are bad, is you can take an avocado, mash that shit up, throw the tofu scramble in there, mix it all up, and you have yourself a delicious meal that's low in carbohydrates. And here's my assistant chef. Hey, look up here. She doesn't give a shit. This is how you kill 2 birds with 1 stone. So I got an empty pan and the dry ingredients. The pan a quick spray. Now crumble this shit up. Another one. I'm sure there's other ways to go about crumbling this up. I just use my hands because it's easier. All right, so now that we have all of this in here, we're gonna take the dry ingredients and we're gonna add it and mix it up. Look at all the nooch. Before I start cooking this, I'm gonna add a little bit of water. And my thinking here is to hopefully mix it up even more and get more of the flavor into the tofu. I'll turn the stove on, we'll get started. So while I'm waiting for the stove to warm up, I realized that I needed to add a little bit more turmeric to get more of that yellow coloring. One thing I wanted to bring up real fast was I was reading an article not too long ago about turmeric and why it's one of those foods or spices that you should buy organic. And the reason is, apparently non-organic turmeric contains a lot of lead. So just something to be mindful of. I've been trying to buy organic with a lot of things, especially things that tend to be a bit more negative, whether it be on the people, on the industry, or whatever the case may be. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. All right, now she's starting to pick up some steam. So yeah, all you really have to do is just mix this around every minute or so, depending on what temperature you cook on. I'm impatient, so I cook it on super high. You should probably cook it on medium, but you know, do as I say, not as I do. We're starting to get crispy now, just the way your boy likes it. Oh yeah, here we go. Nice and crispy. See, it's starting to look crispy over here. That's how I like it. That's pretty much it. That is how you cook tofu scramble. Like I said, extremely simple. It's a great meal for high protein content. It's diversity, great transitional food for those looking to switch to a plant-based diet. The tofu itself can be flavored in so many ways. And like I said, it's fucking awesome for meal prepping. Tell me that doesn't look beautiful. Come on. Come on. That's 5 days worth of tofu scramble right there. Done in 25 minutes, tops. Tops. And the only reason it took me that long was because I was making this video. Usually it takes me like 10. And that's pretty much the video, guys. You see here, it's extremely simple. I did that in a couple of minutes, and I'm not even that good in the kitchen. If I can do this, anybody can. So guys, if you like this video, please leave a like on the video. Drop a comment down below. Let me know what you want to see more of next, whether it be more recipes, more meal prepping, more what I eat in a day, maybe some training. Let me know down below. Make sure you drop a comment for the question of the day. Check out the blog post on how to make tofu scramble. It has the recipe, all the ingredients, the actual quantities. It'll be listed on my website down below. Share this video with a friend, somebody who may need it, and I'll see you next time.